All right, we're looking at number 5, and again, we would test are the angles congruent, and I don't know anything about the angles. It looks to me like these would be right angles, so I could go that route, but that's not going to be enough. As far as the sides, if I count this side, we get 3, and this side would be 6. Pythagorean theorem would help me find that side, but I'm not going to worry about it because I already don't have the information on the angles. This one is 1 and this one is 2, and again, Pythagorean theorem there. But if I take the short side of the big triangle over the short side of the little triangle, does that equal the long side of the big triangle over the long side of the little? And both of these, notice, reduce to 3. Now, if I want to map the little one to the big one, I've worked this out other years and I found out that it's actually better to go this way with it because in enlarging this, I end up off of my graph. So I'm going to go this way with it, and instead of multiplying ABC by 3, I'm going to multiply DEF by 1/3. So notice D has the ordered pair -9, 6, and E is at -3, 6, and F is at -3, 9. Now when I take these times 1/3, 1/3 of -9, or -9 over 3 is -3, and 1/3 of 6 is 2. E would be -1, 2. And F is -1, 3. All right, so graphing these at -3, 2, and that's D prime, and then -1, 2, that's E prime, and -1, 3, that's F prime. It's a little kind of hard to see because the lines didn't really show up well. But it looks to me like these triangles should be able to map, but clearly they're not in the right position. And so what has to happen is, after we make our initial triangle DEF 2 triangle, and here's where I gotta be careful. D maps to A, but notice E is this point down here, which would map to C, and then F is up here, which maps to B. So they switched order. They don't normally do that, but they did this time. D, E, F would map to A, C, B initially by taking my ordered pair and multiplying them by 1/3, okay? But that only gets us to here, and I gotta go to here. So you'll notice that we actually have to shift this to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have to shift it down 1. So after that initial step, xy becomes, right, 5 would be x plus 5, and down 1 would be y minus 1. Now, don't worry about putting this all in one move. We'll deal with that later, but for now, we'll just handle it in the, we dilate it to get it to here, and then we translate it to get it to here. And let's see if that works. 1/3 of -9 is -3, add 5 is 2. 1/3 of -3 is -1, add 5 is 4. Negative 1 again, add 5 is 4. So the x's work. Try the y's. 1/3 of 6 is 2, subtract 1 is 1. 1/3 of 6 is 2, subtract 1. Notice that maps here, because remember that order was wrong, is 1. And 1/3 of 9 is 3, subtract 1 is 2. And so it mapped. So 2 steps to map it. I told which way I was mapping it. You could have gone the other way too, by multiplying by 3 and then probably going left 5 or something of that nature. But anyway.